very good afternoon to all of our listeners. We appreciate your tuning in this afternoon. And so we begin our program today to talking about Mother Earth, about our environment for Sabra. And we begin by telling you about the little care that man is having on the environment without considering the consequences. Damaging the planet is destroying its own hunger. See, the damage continues. It will cause such damage that future generations will not be able to access the right to live in a healthy and balanced world. Our listeners, so we recommend not to fall into this kind of attitude that think they always will be able to use technology to save us most, or therefore not to worry as the main tool to continue the self-destruction. On the other hand, we have prepared for you a number of counsels or tips that can serve as a bit of each help the damage to our Mother Earth does not continue extending. Back our dear listeners, and now talk a little about recycling. And thus we conclude our program. Thank you very much for all your tune. I learned much. Hope that this day and this was a happy afternoon radio with environmental sense. Recycling chain consists of several stages. Origin. It can be domestic or industrial. Recovery. It can be done by public or private companies. Consists only of the collection and transportation of waste to the next link in the chain. Transfer. Plants. It is a link or volunteer who is not always used. Here are mixed waste for transport greater at lower cost using larger containers or compactors more powerful. Sorting plants or separation, which classifies the waste and separate the recoverable. Recycler and their plant valuation, where waste is eventually recycled paper, plastic arrows, etc. Stored landfill or used for energy production, cement, biogas, etc. For domestic source separation, use different colored containers located in urban or rural environments. Yellow containers. This is required to deposit all kinds of light packaging and plastic containers, bottles, jars, bags, trays, etc. Cans, drinks, preserves, etc. Blue container, paper and cardboard. In this container must be deposited cartons, boxes, trays, etc., as well as newspapers, magazines, wrapping papers, propaganda, etc. It is advisable to fold boxes so that they occupy minimum space inside the container. Green container, glass. This container is deposited glass containers. Gray container, organic. 1. It lay waste. The rest do not belong in the above groups. Mainly organic waste material classified as biodegradable. Container, red, hazardous waste, as mobile phones, insecticides, batteries, cooking oil or vehicles, syringes, aerosol cans, etc. Here are 10 tips to keep in mind. 1. Does not let on that. Do not use electrical appliances. To opt for paper bags and cloth bags rather than plastic. 3. Makes the maximum light of the sun so you can avoid electrical lights. 4. If you use air conditioning, keep it set to 24 degrees C. 5. De-wrecker and not bathe water. Brush your teeth and watering plants. 6. Do not print mails unneeded. 7. Do not use hose to wash the car or washing down the patio. It is always best to use a bucket, and water consumption control or just utilize items that recharge batteries and solar powered. 9. Prevents vehicle trips. Walking or biking in addition to caring for the environment will help you be healthier. 10. Does not use disposable products or much more contaminable